Two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle, the other is as though everything is a miracle. If you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. Logic will get you from A to Z, imagination will get you everywhere. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. Never memorize something that you can look up. When you are courting a nice girl, an hour seems like a second. When you sit on a red-hot cinder, a second seems like an hour. That's relativity. A clever person solves a problem, a wise person avoids it. Science, without religion, is lame. Religion without science is blind. Any fool can know, the point is to understand. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. If we knew what it was we were doing, it would not be called research, would it? I have no special talents, I am only passionately curious. Try not to become a man of success, rather become a man of value. The world, as we have created, it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed, without changing our thinking. Once you can accept the universe as matter, expanding into nothing, that is something, wearing stripes with plaid comes easy. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion that stands at the cradle of true art and true science. You never fail until you stop trying. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. Gravitation is not responsible for people falling in love. It is not that I'm so smart, but I stay with the questions much longer. Creativity is intelligence, having fun. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. If A is a success in life, then A equals X plus Y plus Z, work is X, Y is play, and Z is keeping your mouth shut. Black holes are where God divided by zero. Everything must be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. The best way to cheer yourself is to cheer somebody else up. Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters, cannot be trusted with important matters. When you trip over love, it is easy to get up, but when you fall in love, it is impossible to stand again. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. Peace cannot be kept by force, it can only be achieved by understanding. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Imagination is everything, it is the preview of life's coming attractions. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity, in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives. The important thing is not to stop questioning, curiosity has its own reason for existing. The woman, who follows the crowd, will usually go no further than the crowd. The woman, who walks alone, is likely to find herself in places no one has ever been before. Time is an illusion. It would be possible to describe everything scientifically, but it would make no sense, it would be without meaning, as if you described a Beethoven symphony as a variation of wave pressure. Love is a better master than duty. Blind belief in authority is the greatest enemy of truth. We all know that light travels faster than sound, that's why certain people appear bright, until you hear them speak. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. Genius is 1% talent, and 99% hard work. Nothing happens until something moves. I'd rather be an optimist and a fool, than a pessimist and right. Out of clutter, find simplicity. Wisdom is not a product of schooling, but of the lifelong attempt to acquire it. Only a life, lived for others, is a life worthwhile. Few are those, who see with their own eyes, and feel with their own hearts. Imagination is the highest form of research. However rare true love may be, it is less so than true friendship. God does not play dice with the universe. Imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited to all we now know and understand, while imagination embraces the entire world, and all there ever will be to know and understand. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is at all comprehensible. Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible. The only thing that you absolutely have to know is the location of the library. You can never solve a problem on the level on which it was created. What a sad era, when it is easier to smash an atom than a prejudice. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. Few people are capable of expressing with equanimity opinions, which differ from the prejudices of their social environment. Most people are incapable of forming such opinions. Do not worry about your difficulties in mathematics. I can assure you, mine are still greater. If I had an hour to solve a problem, I'd spend 55 minutes thinking about the problem, and 5 minutes thinking about solutions. The hardest thing in the world to understand is the income tax. If there is any religion that could respond to the needs of modern science, it would be Buddhism. Common sense is the collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. If at first the idea is not absurd, then there is no hope for it. Life is a preparation for the future, and the best preparation for the future is to live as if there were none. The only real valuable thing is intuition. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. When the solution is simple, God is answering. A person starts to live when he can live outside himself.